I gotta come to a sheer. I gotta come to the harsh reality of the situation that I'm in. That is what I said yesterday to an extent, but I'm gonna make it just more clear. I even harped on this like sometime last week. I mean, just I've been a little subtle about it, but now I think I'm really gonna be more solid about it once I get through this whole topic. So at some point, I think it's just best for me, and I really want it to happen, but I know that it's not going to, because of the dilemma that I'm still having to deal with at home. That it would just be nice if I already moved on my own, like just having my own place, just having my own peace per se, so that at least I don't have to worry about dealing with anyone. And look, my whole family, as much as as I love them and they love me, even through all these many really bad mistakes that I've done, just I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I think this is just the best decision for me, because I mean I don't know what else to to think of, right? This may to me, this may just be the best decision I'll ever make, as far as trying to gain my own peace, and just knowing that I don't have any control of what's happening at home. No matter what I do, even if I voluntarily try to help, I mean, it's the same issues that I've had to deal with here for the past few years. And it's, then having to see a psychiatrist just so I can be provided medication is it's just a big risk. To me, it's a big risk. For once, never in my life I have ever had to deal with any medication. Never had to deal with any medication, man. It's just sad. Like, it's just sad that I have to finally deal with one. I mean, again, it's a big risk. And this is for my I've been told that, based on the questionnaire that I did, that it's my anxiety is pretty damn high. Depression, not so much, just mild, right? I mean, listen, man, I don't ever feel depression. Depressed, it's an up and down trend, but for the most part, it's just more frustration, anxiety, and just this whole bunch of darkness that I'm facing. And while I'm having to deal with what I'm dealing with at home, which I'm just very exhausted at this point. Just knowing what to expect, like I do expect in that stupid dump workplace. Knowing that it's very quiet and nothing's happening. I'm sitting there rotting my brain out, just trying to gain even a dose of communication so I can feel like an actual employee again. No, that's what happens when you have Mr. Lee, the company president, still running that dump. So what am I expecting out of that when there's really no hope to even, consider? There is no hope. Going to June, it's the same thing. Even before the tariffs, there's no hope for that dump to improve. I've said it time and time again. I've said it in so many of my blogs. And I'm not straying for that because I know what the truth is. And now, like, to be at home, it's like this, man. I'm able to accomplish my school life, overcoming such obstacles that frustrate me. In the end, ultimately, I'm accomplishing what it is, a degree, right? Able to gain trust from my teachers / professors / classmates, former classmates, and the same thing here in my dump, my first couple of years. Just being able to earn my trust of Rico and Anna, and Armando. I'm talking about being able to overcome and look. I think my first year is just a better example of how I'm able to overcome the feelings of bitterness and just the cold feelings that I've faced, to where I eventually found myself growing, getting better with my role. That's what I want to get from here, but it's not happening that way. Even if I tried. When my home life is chaotic like this, especially considering one of my family members just cannot be dealt with. I mean, how else do you think that makes me feel? If I can't do anything, then to help with this situation, it's like all I'm being surrounded with is just the same old. I'm not able to gain my trust with anyone there. Like, I'm trying to help here and there. This is not a me concern here. It's an entire home concern. Too many junks I gotta deal with, and even that family member. It's difficult, man. It's more difficult just knowing that this is expected, and sometimes I feel like I just gotta make some selfish decisions. That's how else is some people able to move out, like Robbie, my ex-close friend, like Tristan, my ex-close friend, like Julio. He lives with his wife, or even before they got married, he already lived with his then girlfriend, Jenny. You know what I'm saying? It's like I really got to do it, but I can't. I'm talking about moving out, but I can't. At some point, it has to happen, but I almost had to think that what I'm about to do is like what I did, years before, when the household was much bigger, but not like to that extent of being selfish. Selfishly always being out, like before, right? I plan on going back to the gym, as I should. Not only planning to lose weight, plenty of weight, but to completely distress myself, any energy, just just really trying to get my mind fixated on optimism, just doing things for me. Okay? I'm sorry, it's just like I don't know how else to put it, because so we can't please anyone, especially your own family, right? It is what it is. And sometimes, like, anyone that's watching or listening to this video may or may not agree with me on this. That sometimes I think it's just the best thing. Just because if some like if you have a family that's that has trouble trusting you, for certain things that I'm not trying to point out any specific examples, but let's say for example, if you got a family that has trouble trusting you and all, and you really want to move out, you know you can be trusted yourself, just learning to believe in God and all that. I think like to make a decision like that, I think it's the best thing, because at least it's going to help them realize that, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's going to help them realize that they treated them wrong, or that they were wrong for certain things that they how they tell them certain things, or just some criticisms, or just basically it'll make them feel like they realize they've done wrong. Like I said, I see that perception. Let me know in the comments below if you feel a different way, because I know some of my friends have been able to move out on their own. Plenty of them. Mari, Robbie, ex-friend. Tristan, ex-friend. He's in Washington now, or who knows where he is at this point. Julio, even before he got married. It's but the thing is, like, I just think it's just best to regain your peace of mind, so that you can have, to prove not only to them but to yourself that you can definitely believe in yourself a lot better, a lot stronger. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. They may not. They if they worry, they may worry still. Okay, but at the same time, they'll start to realize, hey, they see that you moved on, you can do this on your own. Hey, well, you know what? Let them see that you're capable. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just I just think it's the best thing, and I really want to get into that, but it's still gonna take some time. It's gonna take a while, especially because I'm still in this dump that I've been trying to get out of, and of course I got to make more money. $17.75 ain't cutting it, and this is where I'm at. I got to do what I got to do best, because I don't have much time at home. I'm trying to do things that I want to do at home, but a lot of times it's just I'm just having trouble trying to mind my own business, and still being there. It's like I hardly have any peace for myself. It's just difficult at this point. So of course I'm gonna have all these worries, and like, for me to have a medication like that, we'll see, but at the same time, it's I don't know, man. At the same time, I just don't know if it's worth taking that, because considering I never had to take medication before. So we'll just have to see. I'm just sickened by what I'm having to go through, and knowing that life is just not like you know, my grandmother's living a strong life, but at the same time, she's just gone way more crazy than I ever expected. So, anyways, this is all I want to say, man. I just really want to find more peace away from home, just like just more often, especially if I'm in a dump workplace like this where just nobody gives a damn. And especially to me, considering we have the same people just up here just running this place that I just can't stand. So, peace out.